What's going on, sixth grade? I hope you guys had a lot of fun in the snow last week, and we're going to go ahead and dive in this week to lesson 17. This is on code.org. A couple weeks ago, we already did bubbles 1 through 7. Remember, this was a long lesson, so we decided we're going to split this up into two parts. Part 1 was a couple weeks ago, and that was 1 through 7. So what we're going to be doing today, lesson 17, functions with artists, and everybody, no matter if you're not ready, we're going to start at bubble number 8. So we're going to bubble 8 all the way to 13, okay? So let's go ahead and jump in, starting at 8. So that's where our starting point is, bubble 8, and it is going to start with functions with artists. Now remember, functions are these green programs that make our life easier. And every time that you need something to do, you need to create multiple of something, like in this case, multiple squares, you might want to think about using a function, okay? So a function, of course, is in these green blocks. And notice they've already created the function for you. So a good rule of thumb, if they've already created the function for you, do not change it. It's correct. I had that happen a lot this week where people were moving the blocks around inside the function that was pre-created. It's already set up for you. Don't make your life harder. These functions will be used. Obviously, they've created two for you, so you're probably going to use both of those. Now, to call that function, remember, you go to the Functions tab, and you have to connect it. So there, as you can see, it's got a square already drawn for you. Now let's say draw a line of squares. Let's see what that does. Okay, so it's helping you out. You just got to drag those in there and connect them, and then you've got to figure out how am I going to get to the next one. Now notice on this level in particular, there's no workspace cap that you've got to do so many in such amount of blocks. So that's make it easier for you. And always make sure that you are reading the instructions. It says add one more function that creates the stack of staggered squares using the draw a line of squares function. So like last week on 7, you drew 3 squares. Okay? See how that... Okay, you've drawn 3 squares. Now 8, you're going to draw 6 squares. And obviously that's going to take a little more coding to accomplish that task. There's also some hints right there if you get stuck that can give you some clues. And as always, if you get stuck, you can always email me. So you're going to go to 8. We're going to do number. So we're only doing 6 bubbles today. 8, 9, 10 is a challenge. Yes, I want you to try it. 11. These can get tough, but look at what it says. It tells you to make each hexagon repeat the size. So it tells you what code to put down there. Okay, so nobody's going to get frustrated. This one's just a multiple choice. What do you think is going to happen? So A, B, C, or D. And then the last one, 13. Okay. use what you've learned to make whatever you want. So 13 is a free play that you can make anything you want. So I encourage you to be creative and see what all you can make. At least spend about 5 minutes on that. So really not a lot today. 8 to 13. Good luck. Email me if you need me. And Mr. Noakes is out, 6th grade.